Looking to transform your family game nights? At Perfectly Picked Games, we specialize in family games that bring everyone closer. Our games aren't just fun. Kids and teens will learn how to take turns, develop basic strategy skills, and understand the thrill of winning and grace of losing. With our exclusive gift of games, you can give months of gaming excitement to your family. Choose a 3-month or 6-month gift, and we'll deliver hand-picked family games to your doorstep every month. And here's the best part. Right now, you can use the promo code GOLDENMOJO and receive 20% off your selected plan. Don't miss out on this exclusive offer. Use promo code GOLDENMOJO and save 20% today at Perfectly Picked Games.
Welcome to the United States of Paranormal Podcast. Sit down and buckle up for an enlightening ride through everything cryptid, creepy, and paranormal.
Hello, all of my paranormal freaks out there. It is Golden J, and I'm hanging out with
The Rocker Chic.
and and this is the United States of Paranormal Podcast.
Yes,
We be idiots.
We be idiots. That's what we do, and that's how you love us.
Damn straight.
Oh, man. If you haven't had a chance, go over to Audible, pick up our new narrated book by Tom Lyons called
It Bit Me.
I love it.
That is Volume 1. Volume 2 and 3 are coming soon. And you too can have a little piece of history as the United States of Paranormal narrate their very first books, with hopefully more to come.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And we'd love to hear what you think about them at the United States of Paranormal at gmail.com. Let us know. Or you can go review them. Let us know how we did on the reviews. Be honest, but don't be brutal.
We don't like brutal.
We're softies. We
I
like
don't
to.
care. I don't give a shit.
But yeah, new books out. Getting ready to, hopefully the second book is on pace to be coming out soon. It has been submitted. We're just waiting for the final approvals. And we will start working on the third book as soon as I get back from my mini trip.
Okay.
Mini. It's a mini job. It's a mini job.
Good job.
It's a job.
Your
It's-
side hustle.
My side hustle, one of several apparently, because, I have
Mini.
nothing else to do. It's fine. Anything else exciting going on that I need to talk about? Besides,
Pouring rain.
it's pouring rain. You can hear it on the tin roof.
It sure is.
It's rusted.
And busted.
Thank God it's not busted.
Yeah.
J-Dub, I didn't tell you. I was recording Golden 80s in here last week. And you know the light that above where you and Rocker Chick sat?
Uh-huh.
LED light. Just burn out. Had to replace it.
Crazy.
What the hell?
That LEDs last forever.
That's what I thought. This thing burnt out.
Well, it goes through the cold, the bitter cold, the bitter heat. Yeah.
That's your explanation?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
That works.
paranormal, Jeremy.
It is. Absolutely.
And that's
100.
what my story's about today. It's not really a story. We're just talking about things that could possibly be paranormal.
Possibly
Ooh.
be paranormal. Really?
You guys are going to add in.
Okay, I'm ready for this.
This
All
is
right.
going to be very social.
This is the social. Last week's episode was mainly built on clips from Midwest Ghost Hunter. This week is just all about being social.
That's right.
All right,
right.
I'm ready.
Well, do we want to get a word from Perfectly Picked Games first?
Yes.
All right.
Love scoring great finds? Perfectly Picked Games brings the heat every week. Board games on Tuesdays, toys on Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Whatnot. Is it your first purchase? Use Golden Mojo for 10% off.
And that was Perfectly Picked Games.
It was.
All right, so this whole show is going to be built on banter?
Pretty much, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
No timestamp.
There's no timestamp because there's
timestamp.
no banter. The whole show's banter. It's like welcome to episode of The Other Side.
Okay. So, many paranormal researchers and folklorists have noticed that some ordinary, everyday experiences are often interpreted as possible signs of paranormal influence. It's important to remember that most of these experiences have normal explanations, but they frequently appear in documented hauntings, legends, and witnesses' reports. So, let's say sudden cold spots.
Oh, yeah. Very, very common in ghost hunting.
Yes. People often report walking into a localized area that feels dramatically colder than the surrounding room. This has been reported in the Tower of London, the Eastern State Penitentiary, numerous residential haunting cases.
And the fact that Ian on the stairs got cold.
Correct. Possible explanations: drafts, poor insulation, the HVAC systems. Paranormal believers suggest spirits draw energy from the environment. So they're saying it's taking away the heat.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. They're pulling energy, pulling heat, pulling everything to help manifest, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So my explanation, because if I felt a cold spot, would be that I just had a hot flash and it went away.
Yep. Same. Yep.
I would just, seriously, that would be my first thing. My first thought. It wouldn't be a ghost. It would be that, okay, I cooled down.
My hot flash is over.
So when I have a hot flash, it's because I actually call her. I'm like, did you just have a hot flash? Because I just had one too.
J-Dub, did you ever experience cold spots in your old house?
Yeah.
Quite often?
Yeah.
Did you try to debunk them?
At first I did, because I was like, dang, I must have a window open or something, but I didn't. At that time, I didn't.
Was it more of a breezy feeling, or just that, your skin got cold in, like, your arm? Or
When you're standing and someone walks up behind you and you can sense that they're there?
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like that, because, like, it would almost be like I was just somewhere in my house and then somebody came up and stood right next to me, like either in front of me, beside me, behind me. But sometimes if you were walking through the house, it would feel more like a breeze. Like
Gotcha.
somebody else was walking by you or through you or something.
Okay.
I've never felt a cold spot.
You've never felt a cold spot?
I've never felt a cold spot.
I felt him at the hospital too.
Really? Like up on the third floor? Or down by the morgue?
In the storeroom.
Really?
The AC is not even on.
Huh. Maybe we ought to take the spirit box in there, one of these, or the hobby box in there one of these days, and see if we get anything.
Maybe.
It's interesting. I think they follow you around, honestly.
So, moving on. Objects moving or disappearing. Keys, wallets, remotes, and other items seem to vanish and later reappear in obvious places.
Phone, wallet, keys. Phone, wallet, keys.
This is reported in folklore as borrowing ghosts or poltergeist activity. Famous cases that involve this, the Enfield poltergeist, included reports of objects moving without apparent cause. And my explanation would be that, old age, you forget where you put things.
My day to day.
Yeah, every day. Where'd that piece of paper go? Well, I find it underneath 20 other pieces of paper, Did you ever have that happen to you, J-Dub?
How do you explain one of those motors for the air mattress to blow it up?
Yeah.
In a closet, you haven't touched it in months. It crashed through the door. It makes the door of the closet open, hit the wall across the hallway, and fall to the floor. How do you explain that?
I am not sure. Did you have
That's not
pets?
old age.
Did you have pets? Cats?
I didn't know. I don't have cats.
Rats? I don't know.
No, it was like an enclosed closet that I had.
It opened the door too?
It hit it so hard, it opened the door, hit the wall across the hallway, and hit the floor.
Dang.
Sean even saw that.
Dang. Did you have things that were misplaced that were somewhere and...
I don't remember. I do know that I was in the shower and the shower curtain whoop, and I was like, fuck you.
What do you think, Jeremy?
Listen, I misplace shit all the time.
All the time.
I mean, it's just me. My brain just does not recall. Plus, I have a wife that keeps moving shit on me. So, I mean, that's my explanation there is that every time I'm like, hey, I had this sitting on the kitchen table. I remember putting it there. Where is it? And you're like, I stuck it in your closet. I don't know why the hell you didn't look in there.
It's called cleaning.
And Sean will come home from work and he'll go in the bathroom to change. And he'll come back out. And then he'll be like, where's my phone? Probably in the bathroom. That's where you always leave it.
Was it in the bathroom?
Yeah, it's in the bathroom.
All right.
He's old.
You've done this. How many times? It's like, where's my phone? And then we have to call it and listen for the ringer to
Right.
figure out where it got set down. But I think I can't explain why the thing burst out of your closet. I mean, that is one of those instances that, definitely have to be,
Yeah.
I think, paranormal. Have to be. But I think the misplacing of something, where we think we put it somewhere and we didn't actually put it there, I think that's just our conscious just doesn't remember exactly what it was. And we remember seeing it, on this space, and it's no longer there. But what we don't remember is that we moved it from there to over here. And there it is over there. So, I mean, that doesn't explain everything, especially in clips that you see online, some of the older clips, because some of this new AI shit is so hard to determine
Yeah.
what's what. But, take for instance the Viola's grave marker moving in that video last week. How do you explain that?
That's a cement statue.
That is a heavy cement statue, and it moved. You physically saw it move.
Could have been a camera malfunction or something too. You just never know.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I don't know. Look at that face.
Are you just Miss Negative today?
I am. No.
She's the
I
deep.
am just trying to,
Is this
Make a
debate
story.
class? What is this?
Yes, it is debate class.
She's no longer the rocker chick. She's the debunker.
Hey. That's funny.
All right, so let's see. Let's go. Hearing your name called. Many report hearing their name called when no one is there. It's reported in ghost stories worldwide, crisis apparition accounts, possible explanations, auditory misperception, sleep deprivation, and environmental sounds interpreted by the brain. So like a bird or the wind blowing and you hear your name in the wind.
Is that
Jeremy's
rain?
done that. Yes.
Can you hear the rain?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah. Well, we're in a big metal pole building, so I mean, it's to be expected. But sorry, listeners, if you hear the rain in the background, I'll try to denoise it. But I've heard what? I've heard you yell for me.
Yeah, you've heard your name. Me yelling at you
Yeah.
when I'm asleep and
It's true. But I utilize that as falling into that REM sleep area where you're not awake, but you're not asleep. You're in that gray area where your dreams are actually producing voices. Does that make sense? That happens to me a lot where I've been laying in bed and I'm just dozing off and I'm just asleep and I hear, Jeremy. And like, what the fuck was, and of course now you're awake. But I've also seen, did I send this to you, Jen, where the guy was sitting on the couch and his wife yells at him from the other room and he turns the camera and his
And
wife
she's
is sitting with
next
him on
to
the couch. Yeah.
Mhm.
And they're both like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
So, do I think that there are mimics and there are, well, pretty much a mimic if they're mimicking your spouse or somebody else in the house. But at the same time, I think that I do believe your brain will play tricks on you if you're in that gray area between deep sleep and being awake, where you're just kind of drifting around and things start to happen. I've seen flashes of light when I'm in that area of sleep where it wakes me up. Maybe it's aliens. Maybe it's ghosts. I don't know. I won't discount any of it at all. Because I truly believe there is that point where you're just about there and then the other side can actually reach to you, can reach at you. Somebody that's important in your life is calling your name.
Yeah.
Just to let you know they're there.
okay.
I also believe that Donnie, my old friend, comes to me in my dreams all the time just to tell me he's doing all right.
I believe it.
How about you? Where do you stand on all this? Storyteller, debunker.
It's just your imagination.
Never heard my name called, but I think if I was sleep deprived and I think that would. I don't know. I've never had a paranormal experience, so
You got to open your mind up a little bit more to it. So there was this one time I went to see my friend Carl Russ play in a coffee house in Elkhart. And I had never had a real mocha venti or a French vanilla or whatever it was we were drinking. We were drinking actual French vanilla coffees at this coffee house. And I had 2 of them. And I swear to God, I saw pink elephants on the way home.
Or is there LSD?
so
in that
drugs,
coffee?
like well, yeah.
Oh, that was a lot of fucking caffeine, and I was flying, man. Let me tell you. Whoa! Pink elephants. Swear to God, I
pink
saw pink
elephants.
elephants on the side of the fucking road.
That's funny.
Our next one we have is electrical disturbances. Lights flickering, batteries drain quickly, electronics behave strangely. Frequently reported in alleged hauntings, UFO encounters, paranormal investigations. Famous examples, witnesses at the Rendlesham Forest incident reported unusual electrical effects. I say, old wiring, old bulbs.
What if they're LED lights that ain't supposed to burn out?
Well,
Weather. Those are cold and hot. And tornadoes.
I mean, you got to watch them. Jen, what do you think of that?
I don't know. Like with batteries, you don't know how long they were sitting on the shelf. Unless you like actually dig in and look at the dates, because some things have when they were manufactured and when they expire, but like
Right.
some things don't. So how often do stores rotate batteries? Like a kid is restocking the batteries, they're not going to take all of them off to put the new ones on there to put the old in the front.
Right.
So how do you know if you got fresh batteries?
It's true. But
Or
if
old
I
wiring?
if I was a ghost, I would think that would take a lot less energy to actually go up and like touch the light switch, just to kind of dim it a little bit, make it flicker, than, saying something or actually turning the light off. So, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a ghost. I don't know how much energy it takes to do stuff.
Yeah.
But if you were a ghost and you walked up to an electrical outlet, wouldn't you be able to draw off the energy to actually make that flicker, or would it flicker if you're drawing that energy? Or you understand what I'm saying? I mean, that's part of the deal is that they're supposed to grab the energy, and electric makes lots of energy, so I would think that would be a thing. But I'm gonna, a lot of the times it is just a bad bulb. Bulbs blink and go out all the time. It's just a thing. Well, and a lot of these farmhouses and these old haunted houses, I mean, the wiring in there is fucking 200 years old. I mean,
Yeah, not up to
it's
code.
a little 2-wire thing wrapped in some weird wrapping. I can't even think of what it's called. So I mean, that's a possibility. I mean,
Mice chewing on the wiring. Yeah.
oh, fucking mice, man. Every fucking. Bleh. Jen hates aliens. I hate mice. That's just the way it is.
Here's one. Pets reacting to empty spaces. Dogs barking at corners. Cats staring at nothing. Animals refusing to enter certain rooms. Historical belief is that many cultures believed animals could perceive spirits before humans could. This is reported in the Borley Rectory haunting, countless modern ghost stories. I do believe that. I do believe that animals see things that we can't.
Yeah,
I
they have
agree.
a big. Yeah, they have a total sense of that. It's like a child. They've got the animals have less of a veil to worry about seeing, and they can see things a lot better than we can. And same thing with children. Children see these things too, and adults do not. So I think that your pets are probably your best ghost detectors. They're going to see them long before anything else does. So,
Well, just like pets and toddlers or kids, they eat, sleep, poop, repeat. They don't have the day-to-days like we do as adults. They don't have all these worries about, oh, I got to pay this bill, or I got to get Johnny to this thing.
right.
And, they don't have all that. So they have their minds are more open, I guess.
Right.
Yep.
Did you have any pets at the old house?
Mm-hmm.
Were they ever seem to be affected?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, your dog's really down the hallway, if I remember correctly, right? Towards the back door. Wasn't that one of the spots that they really took notice to?
The attic.
The attic?
Because, like, when you walked, if you came in from the garage, you would see the door to the basement. If you went straight around, it went stairs to the attic. So the living room was on, here's the wall for the stairs down and up. Here was the living room, here was the kitchen, and bedrooms were back here. Living room's here, dogs are on the couch, no windows, no nothing. No, the windows were open, sorry. And my attic door kept, doing that open, shut because of
Right.
the pressure of the house. Sorry. And so I got up and I shut the door and I pulled on it to make sure it wouldn't do that anymore because it's freaking me out. And then, like, just a few minutes later, the door slams open, hits the door jamb to where you go into the dining room. and my dogs just went nuts, and they had all their hair on the back of their neck was standing up, and they were barking up into the attic. Yep.
Yeah. Pets. Good to have around.
Unless they fart.
Yeah.
This one will hotbox you all the way home from the campground.
Let's see. Sleep paralysis. We kind of talked about this a little bit before. Waking up unable to move. Some perceive this as a demonic attacks, shadow people, or night spirits. Sleep paralysis is recognized as a neurological phenomenon.
What?
Neurological?
Neurological.
That word. But it remains one of the most common experiences associated with paranormal beliefs.
I don't
So
think
people
I have,
feel like somebody's laying on you.
I don't think I've ever had sleep paralysis, but I've had night sweats that are horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Back to Bobby's hot flashes.
Every couple hours, somebody's
Yeah.
laying on top of me and making me sweat.
I'll tell you right now what that actually is. Mm-hmm. That is riding the lawnmower at full speed in your backyard and have it beating the living shit out of you. And then when you lay down, your muscles tense up and you're just fucked in the morning. There you go.
Where you
So-
can't move.
So you mean old age?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It all comes down to old age.
Exactly. Doesn't man. I'll never discount the idea of sleep paralysis and people that have experienced it, because we know people who have experienced
Yeah.
it. And I mean, I'm not disconcerting that whatsoever. I've never had it. I don't understand it, because there's a lot of different definitions of it, and a lot of people define it differently.
Yeah.
And I don't have a full grasp on it, but I know what it's like to wake up in the morning and nothing seems to work, and you're trying to crawl out of bed and you're like, holy fuck, you know, your leg is asleep, or you're trying to pull yourself up and it just doesn't happen. And I know what that's like.
Right.
know-
We've heard a lot of people's stories about it and
Yeah.
researched a lot of it. So, all right. Let's see. Unexplained knocking. 3 knocks are particularly significant in paranormal folklore. It's reported in haunted house cases, poltergeist investigations. Oh my goodness. The historical belief is that some traditions viewed 3 knocks as a supernatural omen. So if you heard 3 knocks, they're saying that that's supernatural.
Is 3 knocks like 666? Like with that, or
I don't know. It doesn't.
doesn't say?
What if I heard penny, penny, penny?
Then you're watching a television show.
Then I'm watching The Big Bang Theory. I never heard that. That's new to me. I didn't realize that 3 knocks meant it was supernatural.
It says historical belief is that 3 knocks.
But don't people normally, when they go to somebody's house and knock on the door, they knock 3 times? Knock
Yeah.
3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Twice on the pipe.
Means the answer is no.
Oh, my darling.
All right. Well,
Sorry.
What is this, ladies? Oh man, I haven't heard that song in years. Let's bring that up on Spotify.
it could be a Sasquatch. They like to knock.
Did they knock 3 times?
Maybe. I don't know. I have to go back and listen.
I've never paid attention to how many times and people that I caught knocking.
Interesting.
Ah, shit. Looks like it's just me and Adam Davies tonight, baby.
Oh. All right. Clock stopping. Clock stopping at the exact moment of a death is a reoccurring theme in folklore. Documented family deathbed stories, Victorian era ghost accounts. Though intriguing, no scientific evidence supports a paranormal connection.
Oh, wow, man. I don't know. I mean, if it's a wristwatch and it's on the person that died, it usually meant they got hit by a car. Because it broke their watch. Yeah, that's what I get from crime dramas.
I know somebody who their mother passed away. And their mom had a wristwatch on. And when she passed away, her watch stopped.
And never restarted?
Never restarted. Even with a new battery.
Really? Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah, I honestly don't, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it's once again, you discredit it, and I cannot. Because everything has something behind it. So, I mean, yeah, I got nothing on that one. I got nothing. How about you?
I don't. I don't know how many people actually have actual clocks in their house anymore.
Most everybody uses their cell phones.
I have one in my office.
You do.
It's got a
We
pig
used to
on
have
it.
one in the dock, but the battery ran out and somebody didn't
was too
put it back.
lazy to put a new battery in and hang it up.
Yeah. Way to go, Kelly.
Well, she is a little bit short.
All right, so we don't have anything on the clock stopping.
Nothing on the clock stopping.
Feeling watched. A strong sensation that someone is present when no one is there. It's commonly reported at historic prisons, battlefields, cemeteries, and abandoned buildings. This feeling is one of the most common reports in paranormal investigations. Now, I have felt that before. When
Yeah, but that's
nobody's
usually-
around and
Oh,
feel like you're being watched.
Because Jeremy's creeping on you.
while she's in the shower.
Oh.
Listen, I've had that feeling one time, just one time, and that was in Lloyd Hall Plantation, and I went upstairs to the third floor by myself. Was it third floor? Second floor, wherever our bedrooms were at. I think it was just the second floor, wasn't it? I went up the stairs, and when I rounded the corner, I just had that. I had that vibe like somebody was staring at me. It was a weird feeling. That's the only time I've ever felt that way in anything that we've done. And I know we haven't done a shit ton of investigations, but even Heidi said they're all looking at you, and I've never had that feeling like I had on that second floor. So I believe it to be a thing, but I also think it has a lot to do with the mindset of where you're at and the feeling of anxiety and the feeling of fear and the feeling of excitement and all this stuff that burrows into you at one time. I think that adds to that feeling. But like J-Dub said a minute ago, there's a feeling like when somebody comes up behind you, you just kind of got that energy, and that could be part of it too, that the ghosts are manifesting behind you, and you got that, like there's somebody right there, like you could reach out and just touch them right behind you.
But isn't it weird how you do get that feeling? Like I have a window in my office, and I can be looking at my computer this way and the window's over here, but I know if there's somebody at the window looking at me. Does that make sense? I can feel it.
Can you,
You don't
see it
think
out
that-
the corner of your eye?
Yeah, I was going to say peripheral, nothing to do with your peripheral.
I don't know. It's more of a feeling, I think, but because a lot of the times I am, my back is to the window. But
Oh, I wouldn't like that.
That's why she puts stickers and shit all over it.
that's
so
right,
she-
yeah.
People's got to move around to see you in there. Like, is she fucking in there? But I can't. You can see around this giant fucking tree.
Oh.
yeah, so there you go. That's my feeling on it.
All right. Let's see. Repeating dreams after visiting a place. Some people claim they begin having vivid dreams visiting historic locations. Frequently associated with battlefields, ancient ruins, or locations linked to tragedy. Examples often mentioned include, I cannot say this word, Pavagilia and Gettysburg National Military Park.
Okay.
Can't help you there.
You never had recurring dreams from the old house at all? Nothing that ever came back? Never dreamed about it whatsoever?
Nope.
I haven't either. I've never had. My ghost-filled dreams are always in different locations. I mean, it might be one or two of the same people, but it's usually in all different locations, whether a bar or club or, the backyard or something like that. So I've never had that where it's like a place that I've been that I keep having nightmares about. You don't dream.
Not very often. No, my reoccurring dream when I was younger was just a weird one where I was like in a pitch black room and I couldn't find my way out. That was a reoccurring dream for when I was younger. Haven't had that in forever, so hopefully I don't.
Yeah, you've
out.
triggered it at this point. Just talking about it.
But I know J-Dub was talking about how she would have. What dream was it that you would like fall asleep to and instantly wake yourself up?
Oh, in a sailboat.
Like you were falling out of
I'm
it?
falling, like we're sailing, and then a strong wind comes and it, like we flip over and capsize, and I jolt myself awake.
And that's a reoccurring.
Yeah, that's a reoccurring. Maybe in my last life I died.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Mm-hmm.
I don't discount that at all. I mean, that could very well be. Huh. Maybe we need to get a psychic to palm reader to see what our past lives are.
Well, don't they
I'd
say
be-
like
What?
don't they
So mine
say
was
like
boring.
if you have a birthmark somewhere, that's how you died? Like I have a birthmark on my thigh, and it's like I wouldn't have died from that unless I severed my leg or something.
I have a birthmark on my, I don't even know what it's called, ankle. My little knot on my ankle. I have a circle.
It's true.
Maybe I cut my Achilles tendon when I don't even know where
You
that's
bled
at.
out. That's behind your ankle.
Listen, when we finish up here, can you search my naked body and see if I've got a birthmark anywhere?
Oh, no.
Absolutely
Damn it.
not.
Nope.
Damn it.
Not happening.
God.
Absolutely not.
I guess I'm going to bed alone again tonight.
So
Same as last night and the night before.
So all these things we were talking about, true historical cases that inspired these beliefs. So the Bell Witch haunting, one of America's most famous haunted legends, witness claims to hear knocking, voices, and objects moving. The Enfield poltergeist reports of flying objects, knocking sounds, and unexplained movements.
Where was the infield poltergeist at? Any idea?
I don't know.
I've never heard of that one. I mean, obviously, I've heard of the Bell Witch. I mean, we've done a couple episodes on the Bell Witch, but
Are you sure we haven't done the Enfield?
I'm pretty sure.
Hold on.
I think I'd remember that.
You would.
We haven't done a lot of poltergeists. The biggest poltergeist we did was the Popper.
That
we
was
just.
was the one that was in. Love you. That was the one.
Love
that,
you too.
Love you too.
Everybody loves you. That was the Enfield. It was a series of highly publicized claims of supernatural activity in Enfield, London between 1977 and 79. A single mother and her 4 children.
Interesting. No, we have not done that because
Okay.
we don't go out of the United States very often.
The Conjuring
We do.
2. It was The Conjuring 2. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, I know I've heard of it. The other one was the Seaford poltergeist, which we just did.
Yeah, popper.
Which witnesses reported bottles popping,
Poppening.
open,
It's a poppening, everyone. It's a poppening.
bottles popping open, and objects moving. Oh goodness. Let's see. So the Amityville Horror was another one that had a lot of these occurrences in them, and the Herman family haunting. Unexplained sounds, disturbances, and unusual household activity.
I did the Herman, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Witnesses believe they had no normal explanation behind
Right.
theirs. So across history, the experiences most often linked to paranormal activity are not dramatic apparitions, but ordinary events. Strange sounds, misplaced objects, cold spots, unusual animal behavior, and the feeling that something unseen is nearby. Whether these are psychological, environmental, or genuinely unexplained remains one of the central debates in paranormal research, which is what we just did. We debated.
We did.
We did. One more thing I want to talk about, weather events and major events that have been linked to supernatural beliefs for thousands of years. Before modern science, unusual weather was often seen as a warning, a curse, a divine punishment, or evidence of spirits. Sudden storms during funerals.
Oh.
Many cultures believe a storm beginning during a funeral signifies the deceased spirit departing. A troubled soul, or a significant person passing on. Example, witnesses noted severe weather surrounding the funerals of several famous figures, leading to legends that nature itself was mourning.
You're not going to
Anybody-
give us celebrities? I mean, you
Nope,
just
they
leave us
didn't
hanging?
Nope.
God damn it. I want to know. Was it Princess Di? Was it
Just
the Pope?
unusual weather.
Listen, coincidence or not? That is pretty much the question right there. I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to believe that is what's going on, I back you 100%. I will not make fun of you whatsoever. So, but I think, me personally, I think probably a little more coincidence, the fact that Mother Nature is so fickle and she just comes out of nowhere.
It's true.
Then again, she always seems to fuck up my outdoor plans.
Yeah. She sure
So-
does. And it's usually the weekends.
Yeah, usually.
It
Yeah.
can rain all week. I don't give a shit. But keep my weekends nice.
So one of the scariest movies I watched as a kid was The Fog, the old version. Kind of freaked me out a little bit.
It's a sad ending to a fucking movie, too.
Yeah.
So the second one is Unexplained Fog. Dense fog appears repeatedly in ghost stories worldwide.
And Scooby-Doo.
Spirits use mist to manifest. Ghosts emerge from the fog. Portals between worlds open during heavy mist. Many sightings reported around Gettysburg National Military Park involved unexplained figures appearing in the morning fog.
I've seen those videos.
So I'm running all this in my brain at the very moment. So you're right. Most every paranormal movie or something along that lines, there's always that
Misty,
fog, that
rainy,
mist.
yeah.
But I mean, that as in cinematography, that adds to that illusion that it's creepy. Yeah. Because let's face it, walking out through the fog is a lot like walking out into pure darkness when you can't see anything and you don't know what's standing right beside you and, you can't see. Driving in the fog is one of the worst things ever.
Yeah, because you
mean-
don't know if there's a deer in the road or not.
Exactly. You don't know what's right there. You don't know if the car had stopped short ahead of you, Maybe they had a deer run in front of them and they stopped short and you're next thing you know, there you are and boom. Some of the worst accidents have happened in a dense fog, on some of these big highways and stuff like that. I believe my dad was involved in one, 40 years ago that, ruined his car because driving in fog. But I think it adds to that eeriness. And fog in general is just fucking eerie. So I think that's why you see it a lot in cinema. But Gettysburg, do you think that it's more of a time loop? And, with those battlefields being so moist and all that you're gonna have that fog regardless, but it's a time loop of when these spirits are being seen,
Like the
and it
residuals.
just happens. Yeah, it just happens to be when Mother Nature says, "Oh, warm ground, cold air. Let's combine these and see what we
Let's
can do."
get foggy.
Yeah,
Or the fog is appearing to be the shadow of a person. I mean, fog
Right.
can be weird.
it is. It's very weird.
That's why I don't like it.
It looked yesterday morning. It was absolutely gorgeous. I was running down the highway and seeing it over top of the fields and then stuff. And it was like, wow, that just looks amazing. That's one of those picture moments where you kind of wish you brought the fucking the Nikon with you to take a fucking few shots, pull up side of the road and just rip off a few, you know what I'm saying? No, you never
Yeah.
had that feeling?
Yes. That's why you have a phone.
Rocker Chick just uses her phone, yeah.
So thunder is also known for during paranormal activity. Loud thunder coinciding with apparitions, lightning strikes near haunted locations, electrical disturbances during storms. Thunderstorms generally Thunderstorms generate electromagnetic fields that may influence perception and electronics.
I believe it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's just once again, we go back to Brian or Heidi, who invite the spirits to use some of their energy to help manifest. And it's like, you add a good lightning storm to that. I mean, they just absorbing that. We're back to the Tesla coil. I mean, investigators are brought in the Tesla coil to add that electricity to a room.
Like a
So,
Jacob's
yeah, I could-
ladder.
Yeah, exactly. Why would not a thunderstorm help really bring that all together? And I mean, that's way more than anything you can generate in a small room, the energy that the lightning and the thunder bring. So I'm just saying, I'm down with that. I think that a good thunderstorm can definitely help manifest spirits.
Okay. So, couple last things.
Couple last things?
Yeah.
Okay.
We already talked about animal behavior. Historically unusual animal behavior. Dogs howling for hours. Birds abandoning an area. Livestock refusing shelter. Today we know animals can often detect environmental changes before humans. So they're saying a lot of the reasons why dogs and any animal react is because of weather changes. And so there are many historical events that fueled the paranormal beliefs. The Black Death. Millions died across Europe. This was blamed on, because people didn't realize that disease was a thing. They thought demons were responsible, that ghosts spread the illness. The dead walked among the living. Many famous ghost legends began during or shortly after this period. So the Black Death was 1347 to 1351. The
ago.
Salem,
Yeah.
the Salem witch trials is another one.
Does my phone calendar go back that far?
The Great Chicago Fire. After the disaster, there were phantom firefighters seen, ghostly victims wandering around, strange lights in the burned districts. Such legends often arise after large-scale tragedies. The Titanic disaster. Following the sinking, numerous reports surfaced of apparitions of passengers, premonitions before the voyage, ghost sightings aboard ships at sea, and these stories remain part of Titanic folklore today. We already talked about the Battle of Gettysburg being the bloodiest battle in American history. You see phantom soldiers, you hear drum beats, disembodied voices, apparitions photographed in the mist. The Halifax explosion, thousands were killed or injured. For decades afterwards, residents reported hearing phantom blasts, seeing figures where victims died, strange lights near the harbor. The 1900 Galveston hurricane.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one, too, because all the kids that died on the beach.
After the storm, the survivors reported ghostly cries carried on in the wind, apparitions near the shoreline, phantom children searching for family members. So, just putting all this together, the perfect storm of paranormal reports. Paranormal investigators often notice reports increase after a location experiences a tragic historical event, extreme weather, mass death or suffering, long periods of abandonment, strong local legends. This is why places such as Poveglia, Gettysburg National Military Park, and Eastern State Penitentiary continue to attract both historians and paranormal enthusiasts. Whether the cause is psychological or environmental remains one of the most fascinating questions.
So let's jump back to animals real quick, where you talked about that at the beginning of all that. And one of the biggest things in a lot of stories is that people are walking through the woods, and then all of a sudden all the birds, the insects, and everything just stop.
Yep.
So that's the first thing I thought of there was like, they do sense something. But even scientifically, it's been proven that like antelope and other animals will leave an area prior to a major earthquake because they are more in tune with Mother Nature and all that, and they know it's coming. It's like we need to clear out. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's one of those things, which is always interesting. The animals migrate away from the area where you have a heavy impact. I think that's interesting to even just think about in general.
It's true. And it's just like was said earlier, their brain is more focused on the environment than ours are because we have so much
other crap to worry about.
So if we didn't have all that crap, then maybe we would be more in tuned with the environment.
Right. But all of those things that you talked about, Gettysburg, Titanic, Chicago fire, these were lots and lots of lives lost, right? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that energy of all those lives lost, I can totally see why those are hot spots, and why those are so impactful in the paranormal community. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get that. J-Dub sent me a clip a couple days ago of a sailboat, which is ironic at this point right now. of a sailboat sailing in the area where the Titanic sank. And of course, they disclaimed that it wasn't iceberg season. I didn't know that icebergs had a season, but I can't imagine that water was extremely warm anyway. But they've got video of people screaming, hollering, splashing, and even the orchestra. You could hear the orchestra playing. And this is out on the ocean, and it's a little hard to really focus on it because you've got the waves hitting the boat, and there's a lot of that noise on there too. But those violins going off, holy shit! I mean, that was like, oh, I fucking hear that.
Yeah,
It's a
I was
really
gonna
really
bring
cool
that up.
clip. It's a good clip.
Yeah, it's really good. It's creepy, but it's good.
It's definitely creepy. It's definitely creepy, especially out there if you're on a sailboat in the middle of that big water like that, and then you start hearing that shit. There's nowhere to run. You can't
you're
just
stuck.
turn around and
You're
go
like-
back. Yeah.
Come on, wind. Where's that weather at right now?
J-Dub's got a piece of cardboard. She's like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker going.
Yeah. No.
Well, Rocker Chick, you gave us a lot to think about
A
in
lot.
this episode.
We're
That
all
is
gonna
a
have
lot.
weird dreams tonight thinking
Yeah.
about it.
Listen, man, I always love my dreams when my old friends or family members come back to visit. I think they're amazing. Take for it what you think, whatever it could be. Whether it's just your subconscious happened to think about that person and then you start to dream about them, or whether they really are reaching through just to give you a quick pat on the back and say, hey, buddy, I'm thinking of you, and just come down to see you. I like that better. I like to think that my buddy Donnie and my buddy Craig, even my father every once in a while, just pop in to say hi. You know, so I hope that our listeners have those same dreams and they get to enjoy their family members even though they've been gone for a long period of time. But yeah, lots to think about, and we're going to continue on thinking about it.
Did I ace debate class?
I think so. Yeah, I think we all did.
Okay.
We all did?
We all
Hot
did.
damn, I got it. Never got an
Across
ace.
the board.
Oh, wait, sorry. Got a little excited there. All right, guys. You know, we want you to go over and check out the United States of Paranormal.com. We want you to go to Audible and look up It Bit Me and listen to us tell you the stories that Tom Lyons have put together. And we want you to join our Patreon so you can watch J-Dub cover her nose as Shasta blows out the room.
She's awful.
Always good stuff. Always good stuff. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. So until next week, stay dry and keep it spooky. And we'll see you on the other side.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the United States of Paranormal podcast. Check us out at UnitedStatesOfParanormal.com, where you can find our Spotlight of the Month, Fan of the Month, and all of our amazing merchandise. Or you can find us on social media at Facebook at the United States of Paranormal, Instagram at the United States of Paranormal, and YouTube at the United States of Paranormal 1795. And don't forget, we are now on Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/2sop.
Please check out the other podcasts in the Golden Mojo Entertainment Network of podcasts. Golden 80s, Indiana Chiefs Fans, Gridiron Kings, Murd Nerds, The Nostalgia Tug, Real Terror, and the Puck Yeah podcast. But you can still find Golden Image Podcast, A Quart of Books and Booze, and The Call Guys, wherever you stream your favorite podcasts.
And if you have a location or a story that you would like for us to check into, please email us at the United States of Paranormal at gmail.com. Please like, rate, and subscribe wherever you listen. Thank you for all of your support. Bye.